All right. So I went over the recap just now, but the caravan has come to a stop at has traveled for the day and has come to a stop. You're only about 2 weeks of travel away from Waterdeep. At this point, you're pretty close to your destination. And tonight is the night that has been marked as a good opportunity for you to conduct your robbery on the cultist caravans. Bade and Gedwin have already gone over with several casks of liquor to the cultist part of the camp. And have say that if you give them a half hour to an hour, they'll have a lot of the cultists fairly soused and in revelry, and that will be a time for you to go in. Your raiding team consists of Warrend, Jebna Glingsilver, the gnome, each of you, and I believe that may have, and maybe Green Imsa, if anyone remembers if she got involved with you.
I don't remember if we convinced her.
I think you. Oh, Tijit the dwarf. That was it too.
Oh yeah. I don't think we did. Didn't she get offended because
Well, I think I tried to recruit her.
I think you tried, and
Yeah.
you bumbled your role, and she didn't want nothing to do with you anymore.
Didn't I try to recruit the big Goliath guy though?
Charged at the pole?
Or did I just
Both of
fight
us
him and like
did, I
almost
think.
die?
I think both of us tried to recruit him.
Also, what'd you say that green lady's name was?
Green.
Yeah, her name is literally Green. That's she calls herself Green, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's not her actual name, but that's what she tells you her name is.
Okay. Yeah, okay. No questions.
I think you guys did actually manage to recruit Scarsdike the Pole to get involved in this.
I really feel like we did.
Yeah, I think you did too. Yeah.
Why not? He's the muscle. We need the muscle, and he's got it.
He has a 15-foot reach with his polearm weapon.
Oh, maybe we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I think I tried and then I failed, maybe, and then someone else had to go and. Oh, maybe I don't know.
He has a polearm for 15-foot reach in combat, and then if someone gets in close, he has a heavy flail he uses. So he's pretty scary. Yeah. He's a guard for one of the other wagons.
Very thankful you have pants on.
I was thinking the same thing.
Pussy.
What?
I was trying to lift the cat up. She's squirming too much.
I know, but what did you say?
I said, "You want to see me?"
Okay, so we've got our raiding party.
Aye.
How would you like to conduct this? Because I do not believe.
It's been like a week since we played.
You know which wagon this is being kept in.
We totally all remember what we were doing.
Yeah.
So we know the wagon it was kept in. They have no red wizard anymore. That's 2 big points in our favor. They're sauced. That's important.
Was it was it me and the dwarf that were going to sneak in?
Probably the gnome. Was it?
Oh yeah, the gnome. Sorry, the gnome. Me and the gnome were going to sneak in there, but I think she has a better sneak than I do.
Yeah.
I would think, or better stealth.
Oh. Beacon of Hope is a great spell.
It's very good.
Oh, I thought that was my door closing for a second. I got a little freaked out. Oh.
Because my P key doesn't work, I ended up naming that spell Beacon of Ho.
That doesn't sound too
True.
bad.
We'll get back to that one, I think.
Can't you just sit in my lap like a normal cat?
Never.
Cats are bitches like that.
Well, this cat just loves being held like this. And then she'll kind of like tuck herself into my arm.
Oh.
So I think we're going to start sending the A squad out to kind of take a look at the situation, see where the openings are.
And then we'll kind of... I wish I could remember what our was. It was definitely something along the lines of us, like the two sneaky people sneaking in and taking care of whatever security was in there and hopefully sneaking out.
Do you think the Torm like equipment has like magnetic powers to each other? Maybe we send the dwarf in by himself and he can kind of like feel out where the gauntlets are.
I imagine they give us some kind of holy water.
I send in the dwarf, just the dwarf.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I think kind of turn to Taijit. That's her name, right?
That's the shield dwarf, yeah.
Oh, that's the shit.
The
What's
ornery
the
one.
The gnome's name?
Gemna Gleamsilver.
Gemna. Turn to her and
God
kind
damn it.
of yoink my head over to the side and go.
You breaking
Ready.
more stuff?
Oh my god, I can't. I'm listening. No,
What is happening?
I'm trying to put page numbers on all my spells so I can quickly reference them. However, one of my parentheses doesn't work, so
Oh no!
I have to add that manually by copying and repeatedly adding it. I'm probably going to have to do the same with the letter W from somewhere, and the letter S from somewhere, and the letter P.
All right, I think we're just gonna go on with like you in the background. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Your plate is very funny, but we also need to steal dwarven trinkets. So
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll catch up.
Oh, all right.
yeah, we send in the A team.
Did Paul call off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's super tired.
Yeah.
I
Guy
figured.
gets up at like 3 every day.
That poor man. All right. Ravon kind of cocks his head to the side and does the head motion to Gemna and goes, "Shall we? Ready?"
Her eyes will quickly dart around to each of the people gathered. And she'll say, "Yes, let's." And then, without another word, she'll quickly start walking towards the cultist wagons, and almost you have to kind of concentrate to keep an eye on her. Your low light vision is good, so you can do it. But as soon as she's like almost 10 feet away
I
from
don't
you,
have-
it's
I
almost
have-
as if she vanishes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I have full on dark vision.
Yeah, like she's just very good at
But
making herself
she's
vanish
just
into
good
the
at-
environment.
Yeah. Okay. I will follow behind her, being stealthy. Hopefully.
Oh man, Typing the word dispel is absolute magic.
How so?
Again, both my
Dell.
key, yeah, DL magic. My S and my P key do not work.
How are you going to write the word simp?
So
I didn't consider that
does
one.
he
I'm gonna
need to?
have to put that one on the clipboard.
One moment.
I mean, you may have Sven Shortsword in the party, but
You're right. I can't type his name either. That's for the better. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna keep in contact with Ravon using my message spell. It's got like a what?
Sounds like a good
100
idea.
foot radius or distance, I guess.
Isn't it more than that? Can't you
120
just,
feet.
can't you...
120 feet.
Oh, that's actually... That's way less than I thought it was. I
So
thought
as
you
long
could
as he's
send
in that
messages
range, I
from-
can kind of keep badgering him in the way Bogley does.
Yes.
And you can respond for free, pretty much.
I'm going to kind of keep to the... Are there trees around the caravan at all?
Yeah, you're in a bit of a wooded area. The wagons are kind of circled near some trees. There are a couple on the path itself, just to kind of have like a barrier between anything that might be lurking in the trees and the camp.
I wonder if I have a sleep spell. I have darkness I can cast.
Sleep is really good.
It is. I don't have it though. I have darkness. That might be almost as good.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of keep to the trees and keep going as quietly as possible.
Roll a stealth check.
Not bad.
Yeah, given the low darkness of the night and the loud revelry of the different cultists, you have no issues making your way around through the trees, which you're pretty familiar with as it is, being a ranger.
Heck yeah.
So you are able to sneak up without any issues.
Phase 1 was a
Okay.
rousing success.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm referring to getting them wasted.
Oh, yes.
I'll pull over you guys to the map now. Gedwin, Corden and Sven are going to be on this map, but we'll put your tokens in the corner since I assume you guys may end up having to come over here anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's that traitor Gedwin.
Oh, magic.
So we know for sure which wagon it's actually in, right?
That's what Gemna Gleamsilver says.
Okay.
Fuck.
And that will be her portrait for now.
Oh, before we go any further, gilded gift of glitter gold, great grinning god of yore, grant good luck to young and old, glean gold and gain galore. And
Actually, that'll work better for her.
not 1D 230.
Oh my.
Oh,
Ah, fucking A.
All right, so John, you have a 20 you can use for anything.
cheers to that.
You should use it right away on a search check. Searching for the treasure sword.
Oh yeah, oh god. All right. Um,
As you approach and you get to within about 50 feet of where the cultists are stationed, there are a couple of big bonfires going on within their half wagon circle. There are about 7 wagons they're traveling with, a number of them all filled up with treasure. They are by far the biggest part of the caravan traveling to Waterdeep with this many wagons and just people involved in them. Relative to the other groups, which maybe have like one manager, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 bodyguards at the most. But these guys are pretty beefed up relative to the other groups.
okay. Can I see Gembla at all, or Gemna?
I'll make a
Or
perception
is
check.
she?
Yeah, you can see her, but you're almost walking up to you. But it was almost as though she got within a certain range of your vision, maybe 10 feet, and she just kind of appeared, but you caught her right as she showed up.
Okay.
Can I send our boy a message real quick?
You can send a message.
Look for weapon racks. I want to know if these guys are armed, essentially. Like, if they have, like, their weapons kind of off to the side, or...
Didn't you just say that they were fairly well armed?
They are pretty well armed. A number of them,
But
a
they've got
couple of them
everything
have
with them.
staves. Yeah, they are armed.
Okay.
They got a plate in one hand and a great club in the other.
It's not a great club. These are better weapons than that. They seem to have like maces and swords and staves.
These aren't the guys that are partying though, right? These guys are
They're
like
just guards, okay.
actual guards, right?
Yeah, these are
But Galen's
actual
down there.
guards.
Okay. I will relay that there are actual guards that are not participating in the drinking.
I was gonna burn their weapons. Most I could.
She will point out that she believes that the weapons are being not the weapons, the item you are seeking is in this wagon here.
Okay.
And she mentions that I got some other items that I'm looking for in a couple of these other wagons. So,
Oh, Jesus.
and splitting up our thievery this way is the best of course of action. As if one of us gets caught, the other one gets away scot-free.
Fair enough. May I ask what items you're looking for?
You may, but you will not receive an answer. And now, I think it is best that we go to our work. And she will step away and vanish.
Very well.
I'm gonna keep pinging Ravan. If he runs into trouble, he can kind of message me back.
I'm going to start. I'm going to here.
Make a stealth check as you skirt around.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 is plenty good.
All right.
You have no issue sneaking around the edge of the trees and darting in and out of the shadows as you get closer to the wagon in question and remain undetected.
Should I be making stealth checks every like 30 feet or so?
No, just one check is good enough.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and position myself. Right.
You notice as you approach the wagon that there is a guard kind of hanging out on the other side.
Okay.
Maybe supposed to be keeping an eye on the wagon, but he's too busy focused on the lilting tunes coming from Gedwin's bandolier, or whatever it is he plays.
The guitar.
The guitar.
Do you let me know this?
Not
to kind of lead you.
I already. I mean, are you? Oh yeah, you said you're constantly.
Yeah,
sending me
I'm
messages,
pinging you
yeah.
repeatedly with just
Yeah.
random.
Yeah, I will relay this.
I'm going to cast darkness on my. I don't know, like some object I'm holding. Like I don't know what I have. I probably have daggers. I'll throw it on a dagger.
I'm gonna say use your bed sheet.
I mean, that's my clothing right now.
Right, I know.
Doesn't really have a lot of pockets. And I'm going to kind of creep around, kind of this area with my darkness. Get down there. How's that? Do I need to roll stealth?
You still do, because you'll still be making noise.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Decent rolls so far.
Do you guys want any of your NPC companions to sneak over with you, or just kind of hang out?
Probably have them
I would
for backup.
Yeah, I would imagine the Goliath and the dwarf are not going to be particularly stealthy. They're kind of there as backup in case things go south. He is a Goliath, right?
He is just a very big human.
Oh, he's okay. It's like what, 7 feet or something. Gigantic.
Maybe he has some sort of giant blood in him, but you're not sure. And you're not entirely sure how you'd even broach the question with him.
Oh, I mean, there's no question Ravon should not broach any personal questions with pretty much anybody.
Well, the wagon's about 10 feet away from you.
Is anybody looking directly my way?
It doesn't look like it. They aren't really focused on the wagons right now.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sneak over and try and get into the... Actually, first I'm going to kind of peek my head up into the wagon to see if there's anybody in the wagon.
Make a investigation check.
Oh, investigation. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm.
In the wagon, you don't
I'll be back in a bit. I gotta get dinner ready.
All right.
All right.
In the wagon, you don't see anyone. However, you see something that you weren't really expecting to see in there. And it's about a human-sized stone statue. Looks like a grotesque winged humanoid with a horned head But it's just not doing anything, just kind of sitting in there.
A statue.
It's definitely a statue.
Yep.
Okay.
You've seen statues before in your rangery.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, due to your investigation roll, you notice a slim silver rope around its neck, tethered to the ceiling beam of the wagon.
I've still got some
I
spells.
recognize that as a trap. Guessing.
I'd like
Or
to
like
use
of
detect
some
magic.
sort.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, that's probably better actually.
It's not better for.
Can I do this too, or
You're not you haven't seen a lot of ropes made of silver. That could be magic and quite valuable. Assuming the Ron, do you describe what you see to Bogley?
Yes.
Well, based on the information you give him, Bogley, you know that this is a gargoyle. They are usually stone guardians of things wizards want to have protected, but they usually don't activate or attack unless something specific triggers them.
now we see the rope, and this is
in one of my messages, I assume Bogley tells me it's a gargoyle.
Yeah. I'll go up to investigate it too. I'm shrouded in darkness, so I'm pretty invisible at this point.
Okay, in my latest message, I also tell you about the silver rope or whatever it string or whatever it is.
If only we had a bard who had access to the shatter spell, that would be really neat right now.
It would be very, very loud.
If only, yes.
But funny, but very funny.
Hey, did someone say shatter?
Oh, it happened at the exact same time.
I will break this curse of the
Bane
gargoyle.
drops like a giant cask. It'd be highly coordinated and choreographed and well practiced.
Looking around the interior of the wagon, you notice that there are a couple of crates, like the ones that broke earlier, holding loot. But you also notice a safe in the back behind the gargoyle.
I turn to Bogley and I go, how safe is it to go in there?
I would not do that if I were you, Master. After all, that thing is definitely in there to protect that safe.
Is there no way to sneak by it?
As wizards like to do, they are very cautious with their spells. It has a very high chance that this thing will go on you if you so much as make for its treasure. Do anything else, you're probably good.
I have dark vision. Can I see the was my Arcana check specifically for the silver rope?
It was for what you saw in the wagon.
Okay.
I think I'd like to go through with my detect magic, by the way. I'm gonna just slap that on.
I guess I was going to ask, can I see exactly what the silver rope looks like? Is it attached? You said it was attached to around its neck, but attached to the top of the wagon.
Yeah, you know how like with a covered wagon, there's usually like some like beams or like a wire rim to like hold the covering up over everything.
Yeah.
The silver rope is tied to that, and it's
Okay.
small and slim. It definitely isn't something you think a normal normal person would have been able to notice without in this darkness.
Okay, and it doesn't like come down into a necklace or some such. It's kind of like a noose almost.
It's like a noose.
Okay. I'll let our what are you, a wizard? Sorcerer? Where are you?
A devil. Devil Bogley.
Yeah, whatever you are. I'll let our creature, our golem, look at this thing.
All right. You can make an investigation if you want.
I'm really
Also,
good at those.
I will be watching the guards very closely while he is investigating.
All right. So that combined with your high Arcana check, Boggle, you know
Jeez.
that usually with things like gargoyles, they are elementals, and when they are in service to one creature or another, there's typically some sort of pact. So they will usually serve willingly when that's happening. But there's no reason to tie one up like that most of the time, because they will obey orders to the word, unless there was some other reason that it needed to be tied up.
I wonder if its master has already departed this plane.
If possible. I mean, its master could be the Red Wizard we killed.
Since you both are hanging out here and kind of chatting with each other, even though you are whispering, both of you roll more stealth checks.
We're in my 15 foot of darkness.
You are, but audio still carries in your 15 foot of darkness.
My spells
And-
may have vocal components, but they're not that loud. How dare you. Roll a stealth check, he says.
Oh boy, I don't like that.
Well, part of it is that with the darkness spell, any campfire light coming off of the campfire is going to hit your darkness and just vanish. So it's going to look a little off.
It's fair, but
I just need to roll my perceptions.
we don't get advantage or anything.
No, they get disadvantage because they're sauced.
Okay. They're sauced with all their gear. Okay. That's the part I don't really understand.
Oh wait, really? These guys are sauced with their gear? I thought they were like I thought they were just actual guards.
No, this is like all the cultists and guards are kind of hanging out here. They're sauced. But they have all their stuff. They're on a high alert because a red wizard with them died. And another one of them got stabbed in the back and died.
But they deserve this because they're very evil people.
They are.
I don't understand the problem.
That's why they're on high alert. They know they're very evil and people want to kill them. As you guys are hanging out and there's some whispering going on, one of the cultists kind of takes a look in your direction and says,
I think you
"Hey,
got
the
disadvantage.
campfire's gone. It don't go that way."
But you said you had disadvantage.
I do have disadvantage.
You rolled
God.
a
I
one.
GM rolled 1 and got an
Oh.
11, and the other one didn't get GM rolled for whatever
I
reason.
was gonna say.
Oh.
Thought I was
Man.
being cheated here.
And he kind of starts wandering over to investigate, but gets intercepted. "Oh, wee, there's nothing wrong over there. Here, we'll have some more fine Elvis wine from my good friend Vane Sekpor here. Let me play you a lilting tune from my guitar. Twang, twang."
It's a perfect imitation. I pretty much thought Paul was here.
The cultist seems mollified, but he's still kind of looking suspiciously in the direction of the wagon. He shrugs and turns his attention back to the revelry.
So we're starting to have a time limit, it sounds like.
Yeah. We better figure out what to do with that gargoyle. Quick. After the guard kind of loses his interest, I turn back to Sven or Bogley and go, should I go in or not? We need to get this done.
It might be past the point of doing things more subtly. It might be my turn.
I tell you what, we'll try my way first.
Are you sure, Master?
If this
You
silent
see
way
a red
doesn't
glint
work,
in his eye.
I give him like a side glance. Please, let me try one thing.
I do have a bonfire spell, which is quite adequate for burning down carriages and
If this doesn't work out, make it distraction, and I will, as kind of as quietly as possible, kind of sidle my way into the wagon and avoid the gargoyle. Avoid like brushing up against it or getting. Is this so? It's is this thing like covering the entire lengthway of the wagon, or is it? Can I sneak by it?
It's not. It's pretty much covering the majority of the wagon. You can try to sneak by it, but it would be challenging.
What about between its legs?
Oh, it's sitting, so that would be hard.
Oh, it's sitting. Okay.
Think like the top of a cathedral type thing.
Okay.
I've got a really good idea. It's a giant statue that's in a caravan full of like priceless items and artifacts. Just loot it.
Just what?
Yeah,
Just
just loot it.
the.
Throw it in your pack.
Take the
It's an
gargoyle
artifact.
and
It's a
throw it in
statue.
my
It's a
backpack.
priceless piece of art we can sell.
Yeah.
It's not actually a gargoyle. I made that part up.
Yeah. I'm going to. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak by it. And I will. And how much stuff is in here? Is it just that safe in the back?
There's 4 crates that are presumably full of treasure,
Oh, okay.
and there is the safe in the back.
Okay. I don't think I have any thieves' tools. Check. Maybe I did get some. Maybe not.
Oops. Don't want to reveal my hand too soon.
No, one wouldn't.
Cantrips are so good in this game.
They really are.
I feel like this was like a 2nd level spell in 5th edition, in 3rd edition.
I thought. Oh, there's my items. Nope, I don't have any thieves' tools. I thought I got some. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, for now, I'm going to try and sneak by and kind of. I'll look in some of the. Actually, are the crates like bolted down or anything?
They aren't bolted
Or are
down,
they
but,
just kind of. Okay.
but they're definitely
I
like
will-
nailed shut and would require a crowbar or some other kind of force to open.
Shit. That's what I was asking. As if they were like nailed down.
Yeah, they are sealed up.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak by right for now. I assume roll a stealth check.
All right, so you're trying to sneak past the gargoyle. You jump up onto one of the crates and try to kind of skirt around the edges past him. But, unfortunately for you, right when you're moving past his head, he kind of instantly twists his neck and bites.
Ooh. Wow.
Old 12 hit.
No.
He also makes a not necessarily quiet grinding sound as his body starts to unfurl and move and attack you.
Oh boy. All right.
I would like
Bo-
to extinguish the flame. The big
All right.
one in the middle.
The big fire pit in the middle.
Yeah, just
How?
with my cantrip. With control
Yeah,
flames, I can instantaneously extinguish the flames within the cube. I guess it's not a 5-foot
Yeah.
cube, is it?
It's not a 5-foot cube, but reading the spell, it seems like you can cast it multiple times. So I'm guessing that you could stack that all and extinguish the fire.
I'd like to do that.
All right, fire goes out. And you hear some shouts of confusion among the cultists. Hey, the fire gone out. Well, I kind of old Harry died last week. Throw him on and get going again.
Oh no!
Wait, we do not need to burn people to start the fire up. You hear Gedwin shout in protest.
Oh, I do have thieves' tools. Oh shit! That's
Right.
just on my other character sheet. How about that? If only I'd been able to sneak by. Okay. With my bow of the spider, I would like to cast web.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that's an area of effect spell. I have to look it up quick.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Oh shit! It is.
You might have trouble removing anything from this small space if you cast a web in it.
All right. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm ready for them to restart the fire. I have a better plan.
Oh, webs are flammable.
Oh, hey, that's actually pretty good. I could move flames too.
Okay, so I tried to sneak by it, and it bit at me. Am I still kind of on the side of it, where I could?
You're still kind of on the side of it.
Can I disengage and get out of the wagon?
If you try to
Or-
leave, you'll provoke an attack
of
opportunity.
opportunity. Okay. All right. I guess in that case, shit. I don't know if I can even do much with the. All right. I guess I will take out a my short sword and give a stab at its head.
All right.
We'll see what that does, but probably not much. What's 26. And I will use both of my attacks. I have to. Is a short sword's a finesse weapon, right? I think so. It would go with my dex. I think. It is a finesse. So I can use my dexterity bonus with it, right? I think.
Yep, that's what finesse does.
Cool.
You use the dexterity for attack and damage.
Perfect.
I really appreciate Seth's empty chair. It's great.
It's pretty good.
My favorite player.
That'll hit.
Cool. +9. Where the fuck is that coming from?
Accept it. It sounds really
I don't
fishy,
think
but
that's.
accept it.
I don't think that's right.
I'll tell you that even without that, as long as you have, you're probably going to hit anyway with your normal to hit.
Oh, what's your dex?
+3 bonus.
All right, then +3 from proficiency for 6.
It's probably a +6, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still 19.
Oh, unchecking the proficiency box makes it +6. Checking it makes it +9.
Yeah, because it's coded to do the.
Oh, I
dex
see. Okay.
+3 plus proficient.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I did wrong. I put +3 plus proficient.
We'll keep that roll though, because with that +6, you would have hit anyway with the base roll for that one.
Okay. Oh wait, I can just click on. Okay, 3 damage.
You have +3 dex, right?
Yes, so 6.
Then you should have a minimum of 4 damage. So the
Okay.
damages might not be coded right either. That should be
Should
1d6 plus dex.
Yeah, 1d6 plus dex. That's what it says. Unless I didn't.
I'm just seeing a 0 + 3.
Oh, I guess it didn't work in there. Alright. Why is that not doing it right?
Looks like, I don't know why that first roll rolled it wrong, but the second one
The
rolled
second
it
one's
right.
right.
Okay. Oh yeah, oh I see it now. I just have to hover over it. Okay. Alright, so 6 damage for the first one.
Alright.
And second attack. Ooh,
Hey.
wow. Pretty decent. Okay. I'm going to guess that
I can't wait
hits
for
again.
the DR to just delete all your damage here.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm expecting it. So another 6 damage, so 12 damage total, reduced down to.
Alright, so you're
nothing.
is you a magic sword, John?
No.
Well, your sword clangs into the stone body of the gargoyle, but you don't think you're doing as much damage as you could. You suspect this is due to the stone body.
Yep. Okay. Not really too much I can do.
How's our fire starter adventure going? I guess.
Yeah.
How
You're
are they
hearing a heave ho from the cultists.
Is Gedwin trying to sing them a song of don't kill your
Let me know when that fire
friends.
starts, because I got a real big plan with that.
We love our friends. Don't kill your friends, please. We
No, it's
don't
a
like
dead
to
it's a dead
use.
body they're throwing.
We
on it.
don't
It's just
like
burning
to
a dead body,
use
aren't they?
dead bodies.
Yeah, they're just bringing a corpse that they have.
It's no big deal.
The corpse of the guy that got killed earlier, a week ago or so.
Oh heck yeah!
So they take the a fire from the smaller fire pit over here and toss it on, and the flames roar back to life, although it smells quite a bit worse than it did before.
All right.
Oh.
I want the fire to do something real special.
Well, now is your time to make that
Oh
happen.
boy, yeah. I'd like it to kind of take the shape of a horrendous monster. Really tall too, really scary. Horns, wings. As vague as fire can be, really. And I'm gonna point my finger at the dumbest, loudest looking guard over there.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm glad you specified guard.
I am the Frenchman. I am not too smart. He's pretty intelligent, isn't he?
Yeah, I was talking about Bade, but that works too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't even see him on the map, so I'm not really thinking about him. But yeah, no. I'm gonna point at the guard. I'm gonna send him a message, a real special one. Wahahaha! With the wizard dead, I am free, and now you will all die.
We didn't take our fighting Tiamat lessons no good. Get it! And the very stupid guard takes his spear and starts stabbing at the corpse burning in the fire pit.
Your
Like you
puny
may want to
weapons
try and
can't kill me.
check, but you didn't say it, so this is going to happen.
So what's happening?
If you wanted to roll intimidate, that would have been the time to do it. But
Oh,
I'm guessing you're okay
I
with this
figured
outcome.
my intimidation was implied by my aggressive. I don't know, but no, it's fine if they're being dumb. Like, it's good.
Like a couple of other guys go over to him and try to stop him from doing that, saying,
I'll start sending
No.
them messages too.
No, Gary, don't. We need to send his soul to Tiamat in the flames. All right.
Stupid Gary.
Meanwhile, the gargoyle is going to bite and claw at John.
I can't wait for John to die to this encounter.
Does an AC 20 hit you, John?
It does.
What about AC 20?
Yep.
Oh, GM roll didn't go through that time either. All right.
Is your M button broken?
No, I'm just not typing in GM for half of these. All right. You take 8 damage from its claw and bite as it chomps at you. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
It's not bad.
In the wounds where the gargoyle has clawed and bit at you, you start to feel your skin kind of like dry out, and you think you maybe see some like, gray forming on the wound, but you shake it off with a strong Constitution.
Oh boy. Okay.
And we can rotate back to you.
Okay.
But since you guys are in a bit of a scuffle, you see the other people running over to see if they can help.
Oh boy.
They will be here next round.
Okay. I'm going to disengage. If I can take like a 5. Can I even take a 5 foot
Eating a hamburger of Torm.
What's that?
Gordon's eating the hamburger of Torm. He doesn't seem like he'll be helping you.
Good stuff. I'm going to. Am I still kind of at the side of the thing, or can I move a little?
You can move, but you won't be able to disengage and not take damage.
All right. I'm going to get past it or not get past it per se, but I'm going to go out of the wagon.
All right. You'll take an attack of opportunity for that.
Yep.
don't think the gargoyle is gonna be able to chase you though. That's a nice thing.
That's kind of what I'm banking on. Is it not being able to chase me?
You take
Or-
5 damage. again, but since you passed your first Constitution saving throw, you don't need to worry about this for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. I took, what, 5 damage again?
5 damage.
Okay. All right. I am out, and now I'm going to cast Web with my
Where are you casting web, John?
into the wagon.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Might need to search that later, but
See, here's the fun thing. Actually, wait, hold on.
what are you trying to do? Could it just
I'm okay with
rips
this.
Hold on. I was thinking I had a dumb idea. Never mind. I'm not
Nothing wrong with that.
Now that I'm out of the wagon, I'm going to step back here and take
You can't
2
see
shots.
anything now, by the way.
Why not?
You're
You're in his
darkness.
magical darkness.
Oh,
Henry, what's the radius on that?
15 feet. And yeah, just saying this, but dark vision don't work on it.
okay.
Let me
Um,
do this to your character.
I can see just fine though. It's pretty great. I get to pull my pranks.
There you go. There's your darkness aura. It's
Oh,
not supposed to be
jeez.
square, but I can fix that.
Okay.
There you go.
I have.
Yikes. Okay.
Hello, follower. Yes, hello.
Oh God. All right. Well, as long as I'm out of the wagon, I think that's what counts.
Why are they multiplying?
Because there's supposed to be more of them, and now I'm taking the time to add them.
Okay.
Huh. I guess I'm going to kind of feel my way over somewhere. I don't even know if I have to what check I would make.
Probably survival.
Oh Jesus!
He just walks out to the camp.
But I mean,
This is
He did
going
get-
perfectly so far. There has been no flaw to this. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
puppy.
Murph agrees. He thinks it's a good plan. Go ahead.
honestly, I should have just taken a freaking.
Ravon, you stumble out of the darkness into the middle of the camp.
Good
Although
thing
if
they're
you
all
want to use
looking
your
at the
20
fire,
coin
right?
for this, I'll let this pass.
Aren't they all looking at the fire right
No.
now anyway?
Yeah, but someone stumbling out of the thing is going to catch attention.
What if you did it really quietly?
Did you guys light a camper on fire, or what's going on there?
No, no.
No. So there was a gargoyle in the wagon, and I tried to
Hey,
sneak past
John,
it.
you can use the 20 you rolled on your coin, and you can avoid this.
Or you
if
could
you
do
want.
this. This is really fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I'm going to use my 20.
All right.
oh
well,
no!
where'd you come out of the darkness, John?
What happened? What's that?
Oh, damn it, dog!
Spill a drink or something?
Uh-oh.
No, nope. Oh,
Did he make a poopy? Hi, Renee.
Did he choose some chords? Rip.
I think he did a poopy. I didn't
No,
hear.
I think he threw up is what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
Good
also
job,
really
Smurf.
funny. I'm pretty happy with that. But
Yeah.
that
And John, you can pick where you come out of the darkness.
all right. Over here, behind the other wagon.
Skarsdag and Warand and Taijutsu, you stumble out of the darkness with your wounds. And they want to know what's going on. Warand in particular seems to be concerned.
Gargoyle in the wagon.
Gargoyle, that must be why their horses have been so frightened. I've noticed there's been something off with their horses.
of course.
Yes, that's my girl.
Skarsdag pulls out his flail and kind of swings it around casually. Says, "Gargoyles ain't a problem.
I like this man.
Want me to take care of it?"
Please, my short sword can't penetrate that thing's skin. There's a.
Taijut just looks at you and calls you a pussy.
That's my girl.
What? I thought she liked me. I didn't do anything to her.
Well,
you weren't acting
you
very
ran away
manly
from
then.
a fight. That's what you did wrong.
Oh, yes, okay.
So
rolling.
Skarsdale says,
I just
"Well, I'll be
can't-
back," and he
I-
vanishes into the darkness.
Oh well, I was going to tell him that there was a cone of darkness or
I think he could see it.
Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this part of dog ownership.
yeah, it sucks to suck.
Fuck!
Imagine okay,
I don't want to.
Mr.
Imagine-
Snickers has done worse.
imagine this, but a German Shepherd puke. You ain't seen nothing.
I'm just really happy
No, I
this is
haven't.
all on camera. The webcam
It's
is
great.
the best feature, and
My character sheet covering his webcam because he was gone. So, I'm gonna move my character sheet. Make it much smaller. Yeah, that works.
Sven, you hear someone stomp on by you, but you're not sure who it is. They sound big.
I can see him though.
You can see in your own darkness?
Yeah, it's.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you see Scars.
I'm not paying attention anyway. I'm still digging with these guys. I'm gonna message more.
He goes into the wagon with the gargoyle in it.
And then I hear sounds of victory, of course.
You hear a loud scuffle. And then you see him walk out of the wagon with the gargoyle over his shoulder.
I'm gonna
As a trophy, or is it clinging to him?
It's tearing at his back and biting his shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make this fire over here, the farther one. I'm gonna make that one come to life too, and start just really messing with these guys.
Oh, so he popped out of the darkness?
Yeah, he came out of the darkness with the gargoyle over his shoulder.
He just ran in and grabbed it.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of Ravon's only times being genuinely surprised by anything. He's going to look at this man, eyes wide, and just say, "You're a madman."
But that is how you get through in life. Be a madman. So much more fun that way.
Are you
And now we can start the gargoyle.
are you not in pain?
It stung at first, but
Where's this conversation happening?
he said he's right over there. So you might need to work on your distractions, Bogley.
I mean,
Alright, this next
I would
one-
assume we're
Skarsgård is
not
not-
yelling.
The monster was
Oh,
not working very
Jesus,
well.
okay.
I'm changing tactics.
No, they are hearing noises and like.
Out of the flame comes a very attractive lady.
Oh, with her.
I mean, it is as
roll-
attractive as you can get from like the fires. It's like literally
Right.
I'm shaping.
I'll let you
fire.
decide if you want to roll performance or persuasion on this one.
Is it
Boy,
is
I-
it gonna be like the part in the Deathly Hallows movie with naked Hermione?
I hope so. Wait, what?
Wasn't that Moni Myrtle in movie 4?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right. That's what it was. You said performance or persuasion. They're both the same for me. I'll do performance. Ooh, that is a nat one.
Well, Bogley appears as not familiar with what an attractive lady looks like.
Shocker.
So instead, he just he just thinks, what do men like? Butts and boobs, and he conjures this image of a woman from the flames with like 4 boobs and one growing from her left eye, and she has like 3 butts, 2 on her elbows, 1 on her where the butt normally is, and she kind of like jiggles herself and says, "Come and get my boy."
This is highly sexual. This is perfection right now. Yes.
Ravon's going to go.
This
I
results
guess
in
Ravon's-
Faye Sackpole screaming and throwing a cask of alcohol on the flames to douse them.
I don't know if that works.
It
It's actually
doesn't.
not a. Well, Ravon's going to take this opportunity to go back into the wagon and get what he came for.
Good idea.
I will say that the South cultists have screamed and have started to flee the party area
Oh,
from this
shit.
terror.
Okay.
So what, from the alcohol fire they started?
How's Gedwin doing?
Gedwin also has no idea what on earth is happening. So he says, "Have at thee, devil!" and has pulled his rapier from his sheath and is stabbing at the
It's a
flying.
very shapely woman. What is wrong with him?
Oddly's just confused as to why this didn't work.
Oh no!
All right.
All right.
I'm back. Finally.
Hello.
You think the darkness that Bogley has up will buy you time, but you don't think you're going to have more than 30 seconds to get what you need before you're discovered.
Okay. I'll make it good then. I hope. I'm going to jump in and go straight to the safe
Mhm.
and use my thieves tools. Actually, is the safe like a combination safe, or is it a?
It's a combination safe.
Okay. How heavy? I mean, it's a safe. Is it like a? I don't know. Big, medium, small.
It is a smallish safe. It probably comes up to like your knee. It's not like gigantic.
Okay.
Oh.
I think before anything, Ravon's going to test to see if he can carry it, or see if he can lift it.
Yeah, you can lift it, but you'll be encumbered.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to try and crack it. I don't know what check to make for that.
To crack the safe,
Yeah. Or would I need like time and quiet?
you would need some time and quiet to try and crack the safe.
All right. Fuck it. Brute force. I'm gonna lift this thing and try and carry it out.
That's what
All
I
right.
like to hear.
You have to go at half speed, but you can do it. You do know that the gauntlet
But
of
no, the
Thorn
strongest
that you
member
saw
is
before
right.
was just in one of the crates, so you expect it's probably in one of these crates as well.
Oh, okay.
But you know, if like that's a relatively powerful artifact, what else is what are they going to keep in a safe instead?
Besides,
right.
you're not a Torm worshiper.
But we are trying to get the gauntlet.
Our dwarf is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is our dwarf, by the way?
I mean, Cordon's here. He can run in, like, grab a crate and run if he wants.
Grab the, or he can grab the safe from me, and I can look through the crates.
Time's limited at this point.
Yeah, Taijit can help
Right.
you grab a crate too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Taijin.
I'm trying my best to distract them. I can only hold them for so long.
I'm going. How heavy are the crates?
They're pretty heavy. They're like 200 plus pounds.
Oh shit. Okay.
They are full of like jewels and gold and
Yeah.
other things.
Shit.
You think you have enough time to smash them open and do a quick browse before you need to boogie?
Okay. Can I pry them open?
Yeah, that will be a strength check
Okay. I'm gonna.
or
get out my-
athletics, probably.
All right. I'm gonna get out my short sword and pry one of them open after I. I'm gonna hand the safe off to Taijit,
All right, she'll run off with it.
and then I'm going to try and pry the nearest crate open. How about that? 20.
I think you did just fine.
Okay. I start rooting through it, looking for the gauntlet.
Roll a investigation check. You quickly rifle through the treasure, but you don't find a gauntlet.
Okay. I move to another crate.
All right.
I put the lid down on this crate, and I move to another one and try and pry that open.
All right. It'll be another athletics.
Oof.
You strain your sword against it, but you don't quite open it up. You have enough time to give it to try again.
All right,
One more
try again.
What's Corden doing now too? Is he
Better?
getting
Better?
involved?
That will get it open.
Okay, and then I'm going to look for the gauntlet again.
The gauntlet is sitting right on top of this pile of treasure.
All right, I
And you
grab
find
it
pretty easily.
and I close the lid and do as much as I can to like make sure nothing looks disturbed for the most part. Even though I know they're going to figure out a fucking safe.
They're gonna see
is
their
missing.
gargoyles gone.
They're gonna see their gargoyles gone. I know. Okay. I put the gauntlet in my pack and fucking yeet myself out of the out of the wagon and start running off into the darkness.
All right. You run by Skarsdag, and the gargoyle is just a pile of rubble.
As I run
It's
by,
like eating it. It's got like
as I
an
run
arm.
by,
Just it's like a
I
chicken wing.
give Skarsdag. What's his name? Skarsdag.
Skarsdag.
I give him a friendly pat on the way as I run by. Got what we came for. Time to go, and keep running.
All right.
Oh shit! We were going to pay these guys, weren't we? With like
Good for that.
gold
Well,
and
that's-
silver and
That's what's in the
stuff
safe.
That's what's in the safe. Yeah. Shit. Oh, I suppose I should have just grabbed like a handful of.
No, this is right. This is good.
Too late.
Too late. Fuck. It's in a hurry. Fuck.
Morgan,
All right.
one's hung for not paying people.
All right, you guys book
Did
it
you
out
guys
of
have any
there.
orders for your devil?
Ugly. Let's go. I send him. Are you still pinging me messages?
When I'm not pinging them messages, but I think I kind of gave
Yeah,
up
I
on
was-
them. They're
Going to say
not
You're doing a
listening so
lot.
good.
Yeah. I mean, you would have seen me jump out of the wagon and start running, right? I would hope.
Yeah, but I also have ideas of my own.
Okay. I'm going to. But you won't even.
Can I start moving some fire around?
You're welcome to.
I want to start burning some carriages.
Burn the one with the gargoyle in it. Burn the one we were just in.
Well, I can almost reach these ones on the end with my control fire, but
Yeah, you know what? Burn like those two, and then they won't be as suspicious when they find things missing. That's how that
The
works.
cultists have stumbled into your magical darkness by now, Boggly, and even though they are pretty sauced and they are confused by the fire thing, they do recognize magical darkness manipulators and
I'd
have
like to
their
move
weapons
while kind of doing this. Just kind of move away and then just kind of dip down here, maybe.
roll stealth.
I believe in you.
Get him, bud.
Yeah, that's good enough. With your darkness helping you out.
Yeah.
Because they have this advantage while that's up.
So I'd like to just kind of pull the fire in towards the carriages and kind of set them ablaze.
Which one in particular?
The one I'm nearest to right now, we'll start with. Maybe this one, actually. I think, what's my range? Like 60 feet, I think?
Let's scroll up to the spell description. Yep, 60 feet.
60 feet, yep. I could do the far one.
Nope, you can't.
Ooh.
No. Well, then I'll do the one close to me.
All right.
I was 60 feet away. I moved myself.
So you're just going to start this one carriage on fire? Sounds
Yeah,
good.
and then I'll kind of take off. Hopefully in the morning, my masters will summon me back.
You just gonna live out in the woods?
I'm a devil. You'll summon me.
Oh yeah.
When you get away from the camp and into the trees, you find Gemna Gleam Silver waiting for you, sitting on like a down tree, and just kind of like filing her nails with a small sack.
I was like
At her
partially
feet.
hoping she was still in the carriage.
She's probably
That was
went
incredibly
in and out.
unprofessional, but quite entertaining.
Is she with our main group or is she with him?
It's with you guys.
Be with
Okay.
you guys.
Well, there was a gargoyle. It was
I can think of any number of ways to get around that gargoyle. You just need to start thinking outside of the box, Ravon.
apparent.
He did. He
Did you get
had his
needed?
Goliath pick him up.
That's well, I didn't specifically order that, but it was certainly
It was implied.
certainly, yeah, sure.
I think it was in our contract when we recruited him. We had that like as a small like one of the clauses. Just if there's a gargoyle, you'll pick it up and then mangle
And
it.
then and then absolutely murder it. It's too bad I don't have like a smashy object.
Magic weapons are particularly good at that.
Yeah. I've only got the one magic weapon, so
Seth just disappeared. It's a man on a mission.
Mm-hmm. Got to deal with Pukey Puke.
So I guess I'll like meander back to the party at some point, or
Yeah.
get hopelessly lost. I don't know which.
And I assume we're kind of somewhere further away so that we can do our thievery in peace. But I'm going to sit and open the safe.
Gemna Gleam Silver will offer to open it for you.
Very well. It's not like I did a fantastic job there. Very well. You'd probably be faster at it than I.
All right. She gets into the safe and starts picking it. It takes her a while. She spends like an hour with her ear close to the safe, twisting and turning it, listening to it for distinct clicks. You can kind of hear her mumble that this is a tough nut to crack. But eventually, she picks it open, and inside there are two items. One is
Oh,
an arrow in a glass case with a green jade arrowhead,
oh.
and the other item is a mask.
Stink. Ooh.
Aha! This is the arrow and the mask that were used to kill Longnose.
Was there a mask
So Sven's
involved?
not here. Sorry.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do I turn up at any point in this hour, or am I just gone.
That's up to you. Are you going to be
Okay.
called, or are you okay with wandering over and showing up?
I kind of wander over eventually.
Stinky cat. Man.
I probably forage for like a snack on the way over or something, like the bird eggs or something.
Just munch.
Yeah.
Doo-doo butt cat.
Bogley's relatively pleased with how this went.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Less pleased, but
About what? Getting just
the gargoyle in general, just being
no, that
there.
was fun. It was fun. You didn't get poisoned or wounded or whatever
True.
it was trying to do to you. That would have been really great,
Yeah.
though.
It would have been interesting. Hey, stop that.
I got to play with fire.
And we got the gauntlets back.
I don't know if I've mentioned this,
We
but
did.
Bogley is actually evil. So
Oh, good. Good stuff.
maybe
This
put a
way,
better
Bog.
leash on him.
Apparently. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have known that.
He's a devil.
Well, he says he's a devil. Okay. I mean,
It's not
I don't
important.
have any. Yeah, it's not.
The devil
I
with
don't-
a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a paladin. I don't care.
You're not a paladin. That's great.
I mean, I am
So-
a ranger, so I can't do anything evil to nature. But you are
So-
not natural.
Everyone make a perception check.
You dirty birds. Oh boy. Oh wait, I can hit that button. Oh.
23.
Almost 2 in a row.
Oh.
It's okay.
Thing of beauty.
I've had some good rolls today. I can't complain too much.
All right.
Hey!
And Ravon, when the lock is finished being picked, Gemma will say, "Hey, there was this weird dragon mask in there," and you'll see that when she pulls it out, it's kind of almost has a cowl around the back, and the mask on the front has a dragon's visage in gold. And it has the head and neck of a black dragon coming out of the top.
Ooh.
And there's also that arrow in the glass
Yeah.
case, jade arrowhead.
Mhm.
But you both notice Gemna take something from the safe and try to store it in her pocket. She tries to hide it as she pulls out the other two items, quickly stowing one of them away. But
I will go up to her and kind of tap her, or I guess I'll. Would you fucking stop it? Stop it! Come here, you. Oi. Jesus. And I'll go. I saw that.
that's my cut.
I believe you already took your own, didn't you not?
For my own purposes, this is my cut for helping you.
I should open the fucking safe. What was it?
It was an item that I had an interest in.
And you decided that you could just take that as your cut.
I didn't just decide, I did it.
Well, we need to know what it was because there's all too much trouble, cultists, and items they shouldn't have. And we need
Which
to
is exactly what this is.
What are your orders, masters?
If there's
What are
an
your
item
orders?
these people do not have, I'm the best one here to take it and hide it away.
And how can we trust that you'll hide it without when you won't even let us know what it is.
If you don't know what it is, it's a lot easier for you to not know where it is. This way, I'm the only person who knows where it is, and the only person who knows what it is.
Because I have sorcery points left.
If you guys want to try and convince her to learn what it is or to give it back, you can roll persuasions.
I'll roll persuasion. To at least
If you all
show
want
us
to talk
what
to her,
it
it can be a
is.
persuasion check. It
What's that?
can be a group persuasion if you all try to give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help because my persuasion is it's not good.
Yeah, neither is mine.
Oh, good.
I have hold person.
Uh,
Like empowered hold person. This is like serious stuff.
She is at least for now a good ally to have. I think. I don't necessarily want to ruin that.
Alternatively, you can roll an insight check if you want to try and gauge how honest she is about what she took.
That might be better for me. I'll do an
Yeah,
insight
alright.
check.
I'll persuade.
All right. So Ravon and Corden, she's telling you these things like, oh, being really cagey, not giving you any direct answers. You can't discern a lie in what she's saying, but there's a lot of information she's leaving out.
Okay. Ravon kind of crosses his arms and says,
I'm gonna bring up my immense interest in all items of magical qualities. Devilish
I'm
and
going to,
non. I rolled a 16, by the way. So it's a big deal. It's like the highest roll I'll ever get.
it's true.
It's
But,
not true. I rolled higher already.
But Ravon will kind of say, at least give us an explanation, perhaps at a different time. You're leaving out. I can tell you're not telling us anything.
I can tell you that I work for an organization that has no interest in seeing the Cult of the Dragon accomplish their goal of reviving Tiamat. And that I was sent here to ensure that they didn't by acquiring a number of items they possess.
And we are supposed to just know that you're not part of an equally bad group.
Well, the
I
way
mean, we
to
already know what group she's part of. We're a part of the same group.
Wait, did she? No, she didn't say that, did she? She didn't.
Were,
Because I tried
hinted
doing
at.
the Harper. I tried doing
and
the
she knew
Harper's
what it
greeting.
was, and she got really angry because Harpers are individuals who don't work with people.
She said,
Wait.
"Shut up, you fool!" when you did it.
Yeah, she did.
Meaning she recognized it.
you dickhole.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
guess.
she's a Harper. She's just not a very sociable one.
Okay, I'll take back what I said then.
I still want to
thought
know what
she
it
was-
is. I ask about, like, because my interest in knowledge, my vast knowledge from the libraries on Isle Oblivion, of course.
I am not inclined to divulge what I took to you, but I can give you information about that item, which I believe will be entrusted to you and your group. And she will hold out the mask with the dragon regalia on it. This is the Mask of the Black Dragon. The Cult of the Dragon is trying to acquire all 5 of the different pieces, one for each of the different types of chromatic dragon. When they are all combined, whoever wears it becomes a high priest of Tiamat, not unlike trying to assemble all the pieces of Torm's regalia.
I wonder if we've ever met anyone or anything that would know anything about such a thing. I don't know if we've ever talked to any dragons at all, but
Yeah.
I know that someone who does not work with Tiamat can use that item, and each color represents an affinity that the user will gain for acid or lightning or fire or whatever else it is the other dragons do. I don't remember. But that while you are using that item, Tiamat will have influence on you.
Ooh.
So whoever uses it had best be sound of mind.
Bogley waves.
Oh,
That
God.
does exclude a certain member of our party.
No, if you think about it, it's perfect. Tiamat will only have influence
bard.
on whatever form is active.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be perfect. It's a foolproof plan. 5 masks for 5 personalities.
Oh,
And
my
I will
God.
take what I found, and you can take the mask, and that way, if either of us is caught, they only have some of what they lost regained.
Henry, are you going to tell us you have 5 characters and you've been Tiamat this whole time? That's the
telling
most
nothing.
likely explanation. And if not, did I just give you the idea now?
Sven has suffered infinite abuse. He has infinite personalities. He's got a
Infinite
personality
stupidity.
for each party member that's bullied him.
She does say that she does not know what the arrow in the glass case is, but if it was in the safe and it's in the case, then it must be a powerful item indeed.
I suppose I will. We have something that can identify that, right? Don't we have
do.
an item?
We also have a lot of people who tagged along with us and haven't gotten a cut yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think of a way.
I'm not too concerned about monetary gain from our treasure thing here.
I mean, we did promise to pay them though, and I forgot.
No.
to
I'm right. For us. I'm saying, we just need to make sure we got the items back that we were after. Any little trinkets and
This guy's
golds
happy
and-
because he got his Torm thing.
yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, this was not for gain. This was to keep an immensely powerful artifact out of the hands of evildoers.
There's going to be consequences tomorrow, I think.
Hell yeah.
Still got 2 weeks
Yeah.
left with
Yeah.
these guys.
We're gonna have
Yep.
to break some more faces. If they doth protest,
All right, hang on. I gotta.
How's
feed them.
Gedwin doing? Is he meander back, or is he held captive?
He's still trying to placate the cultists.
That's a really good idea. They've been robbed.
well, they're stolen then. Thieved from.
How'd the wagon I set on fire go? How'd that... They put that out real quick, or did it crash and burn?
It crashed and burned. But you're
Along
not
with the
entirely
treasure
sure
sword
of the
piece that
extent
was
of
in it.
damage.
You're done in.
What was that?
Treasure sword is gone.
Oh, no, it's just a
Yep, you're
part of
done.
it.
Sword is gone.
It could be recrafted, it's fine.
Oh.
I have a handle on the situation.
All right, Seth. When you put on the Gauntlet of Torm, it does not require attunement for you because you are a cleric of Torm,
Mm-hmm.
and any attacks you make with hand using that weapon, you get +1 to hit and a +1 to your damage.
Ah, yes. Yep, everything becomes a +1 weapon.
Which is good, because he didn't have one of those yet.
You're darn right.
Yep, any weapon you wield that is effectively a magical weapon.
Nice.
And when you have all the pieces of Torm's Regalia, the Gauntlet allows you to cast Big B's hand once per.
Ooh.
What do we got right now? The helmet, the gauntlets, or gauntlet?
Gauntlet. There's only one gauntlet of 12.
Yeah.
Oh, I never had my spells in here. Oh, that explains it.
Non-Torm people can use it, but they require attunement to use it.
But just more fitting on our dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I got that in my thing. I'll just have to remember.
All right, I've got an idea. I keep forgetting her name. Gemna?
Gemna.
Gemna. I have one request. Did you take anything else that could be considered just trinkets or baubles that you have no interest in that we could use to pay our? I gesture towards her. Stop laughing. This is the only way.
She kicks the sack at her feet, and you hear the jingling of coins and jewels. Yeah, I got a couple of things for myself. It'd be a waste not to. Did you not take anything?
I'm afraid there wasn't much time. I had to grab what I could and go. But I was hoping, perhaps as a sign of good faith, we don't question what you kept, and we get a small cut to pay our friends.
I think that's acceptable, but you'll have to wait for me to hand that out until we get to Waterdeep. If we pay them now and they search our belongings for who stole their treasure, and it's found among their companions, it will not end well for them.
True.
Are they listening to us talk?
They are. They're hanging out.
Okay. I turn to them. Is that acceptable with you?
Wera nods, and she's okay with it, so is Taijit. Skarsdag will chuckle and say, I better get my cut when we get to Waterdeep. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay another way, Ravon. And he'll put a gentle hand on your shoulder, but you feel your shoulder kind of get crushed underneath the weight of his hand.
Arms.
Oh, no!
They're collateral.
Always
Right.
looking for a good fight.
He's gonna put your two arms on his whole a trident.
I saw what you did with that gargoyle. I have absolutely no qualms with you.
Master, we saw what you did with the gargoyle, too.
Dirty pervert.
Yeah, so the gargoyle effect isn't a petrification, it's just a slow spell effect.
Oh, okay. I thought it was kind of like I thought it was some kind of like hold person kind of type thing. But
Nah, just a slow effect.
okay.
And you notice from the marks on his back where it's all grayed out that he was affected by it.
Obviously not too much because he still beat the shit out of the thing.
Wait, Master, he's weak now. We can keep our cut.
Silence, creature. Oh.
And with this,
15.
I suggest we return to our tents. Any of the wagons catching fire will catch attention of the rest of the caravan.
Agreed.
And Gemna Gleamsilver will vanish.
Okay. I will carefully put the arrow into my pack, and I'm going to say, Corden, I think you should hold on to the mask. I don't. I would only trust a cleric with this. I do not trust our
He
friend
would wear it
over there.
instantly.
Yeah, I
Hey, I have no intention of wearing the damned thing.
It'll
me
increase
go to
my
someone-
devil powers.
I think
Should
you
only
should
go to
keep the
someone
one to
strong
keep
or
it
well.
safe. That, like I said, our
I serve a new
friend
master
should not
now.
have it. Oh God.
I know, we know you're a lunatic. Scan and you'll find yourself worshipping those dragons before you know it. I'm not gonna have that. Not gonna put up with that at all. Alright. Hey, I'll be safe. Those cultists want to get it back, they're gonna have to go through my hammer.
Well, Ravana is going to return to his sleeping area, and away from the eyes of anyone else. He's going to take time to identify the arrow.
All right.
With I think we have our magnifying glass or whatever we have.
You do. You can take the time to research it. So you spend 10 minutes identifying the arrow, and this is an arrow that is a +2 arrow. This will be a +2 to hit and +2 to damage when used. And this is the arrow of this is a cleaving arrow. When you shoot someone with it and it kills them, the arrow will vanish and blink to the nearest living creature and just hit them as well. This will happen on any target that it kills on hit.
Is this like an infinite use arrow?
It is an infinite use arrow. Yes.
Wow. That I
It won't
The nice
return
thing
to
about
you. It won't
arrows-
return to you after you shoot it, but it's not going to break.
They
can
don't
go-
break. That's the nice thing about magic arrows.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
Durable.
keeping that. +2 to hit and +2 damage.
Mhm.
All right.
It's a fun effect on an arrow. Cleaving.
That's a
good deal.
cool effect. Okay.
Really excited about the tomorrow that's going to happen.
Absolutely. Damage 2.
And by the way, when this arrow blinks to the next target, it's an auto hit for damage.
Oh, okay.
It just it basically appears as a hit on the next target.
Okay. 3 damage.
You have to remember, John, the nearest enemy to you is yourself.
That's right. I
Confucius.
am my own enemy. Absolutely.
Is that what he said? Alright.
He said a lot of things, but
Cool.
I mean, he was all
I
in
believe he
Chinese.
also-
The translation ruined a lot of it.
What? Didn't he also say Wu-Tang is for the children?
Everyone says
Oh.
that.
True.
I've been killed.
I didn't mention this, but when it does blink to the nearest living creature, it's not only an auto hit; it's an auto crit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just
Wow.
like in 15 minutes from now, it's gonna like breathe fire or something.
Yeah. Holy.
Oh yeah,
moly.
one more thing.
I'm just gonna gain sentience and attack us.
Yeah, I mean, I read it and I thought I read auto hit, but then I read the description again. It said auto crit, and I'm like, oh wow, okay.
It's insane. That is perfect for a ranger.
And Henry, you can have a point of inspiration for how you handled that whole thing.
Okay.
It was inspired. I
don't think I
will
was.
say.
I don't really think I was on anyone's side there. I kind of took matters into my own hands.
I want to.
There we
test
go. The
this.
inspiration. I'm ready for that.
By the way, the solution for this is supposed to be you're supposed to sneak around to the back of the covered wagon, like cut a hole in the cloth, and just take the safe and other stuff you need. But
Yeah.
this worked too.
What does it end up doing? Sounds like you killed a gargoyle and battled your
Oh,
way
we
in.
didn't kill the
Oh,
gargoyle.
we didn't kill the
had
gargoyle.
no part in killing it. I think we did 2 damage
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. How much damage did I end up doing? 'Cause I did 12 base damage. I must have only done like
You
what?
did 6
4?
damage total.
Oh,
It
okay.
takes half damage from all
Oh, half.
non-magical.
I was
weapons.
thinking like -5 or something.
Okay.
Nope,
Yeah.
they don't do flat damage reduction in this game. It's all if something is damage reduction, just takes a flat half from it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Ah, boy. That doesn't seem. That again doesn't seem right. I am proficient in the bow.
All right, what now?
I mean, go to sleep and. Yeah, Ravan's going to sleep.
Probably about time to get a good night's rest. We're gonna want to make sure our sword arms are strong tomorrow when those cultists try to take back their shit.
I guess you two are hanging out because I've been long gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep.
Drinking a pint or 3.
Night passes. And there's some talk as everyone's getting ready for the wagon caravan to head out in the morning, that there's some sort of fighting going on over at the cultist camp because one of their wagons caught fire, or maybe they just partied too hard. No one's really quite sure. The Cult of the Dragon members certainly aren't offering any information on what happened, and they, if anything else, are more sullen and standoffish than they have been. But one thing that is noticeable is one of their wagons is no longer covered and is kind of charred. It's still moving along, but barely keeping up with the rest of the train on the road.
Well, it's fine. The wagons or whatever. How are they treating their horses?
True.
We have.
How's,
I don't care.
We're on dead spend time looking at the horses while you guys are doing everything else. Is that something you're going to ask her? How do they treat their
Did
horses?
she get a cut? By the way, she was terrible.
She'll say that they treat their horses and feed them well. Then they need to be to carry all the heavy cargo based on what you told her about what you found in there. They treat them well. There's no love in how they're doing it, but they do it well. All right. So the rest of the week continues on. You don't hear any of the cultists like coming over to attack other wagon goers. They're just like almost a completely separate group from you now, instead of traveling together as one wagon train. Is there anything you guys would like to do during the nights during the week's travel?
I think I was I learning sign language from my elf employers, or did I already know it?
You
I think I
already know it
knew
because you speak elf. Any sort of skill training you're doing was in animal handling.
Yeah, I'll keep doing my animal handling.
I don't know if Bogley's going to train anything.
I think what I really need to do is wash the bedsheet I've been wearing for like 3 weeks.
You have the cape of billowing.
I do. That's underneath the. So the cape of billowing is there to keep everything hidden, and then like over top of that is the bedsheet.
It keeps my nuts hidden.
Yes, he's wearing nothing underneath it. All of his gear is in the wagon, like most of it at least.
Gear. All of his
And-
real gear is below that coat.
And Gordon's probably going to be stuck on his wagon with his employer, Ly Anguston, who's going to talk more about money and business sense. Like Gordon
stomachs.
close at hand.
I ever told you about how the stock market is doing good? Remember, if the stock market's doing well, so are you.
Well, he's explaining all the times you need to save money, which is all of the times.
About 4 days into this week's travel. At this point, you're only about 10 days away from Waterdeep. The wagon train is called to a halt, and you lot are called forward to the front. to handle something that's delayed the wagon train.
Oh, goody. What time of day is this, roughly?
This is high noon.
Oh, no.
Leda is, again, a reminder, the new wagon master after Lasvius Longnose's untimely demise.
Much better than that Red Wizard.
Much better than the Red Wizard.
I think we'll rally the troops. We'll check out what's going on.
Alright, where is it? Here it is. As you guys have run up to the front of the wagon train, you see a human head in the middle of the road.
Oh.
And as you get closer and you see a couple of people standing around it, that they are actually buried up to their neck in the dirt.
Are they dead?
As you get closer, you can't really tell, and they're kind of people murmuring, just kind of looking down comfortably at it. Roll a medicine check if you want to figure out if they're alive.
Should they be made to be dead? Ugly, you are useless.
24.
Outside of stealing the
I'm
chest.
not keeping track, but that's the third one today. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Boggly farts and says his aromatherapy will help restore peace to everything. Corin and Ramon, you take a look at the guy, check for a pulse. He is unconscious, but you can tell he's severely dehydrated.
How long can we tell how long he's been there?
You don't really have an idea, but maybe it's been at least over a day.
Okay.
And both of you would have noticed
old.
when you approached him, but the head of this human is shaved, and the word Oathbreaker is painted on his head.
Oh. Human buried. Maybe 1-2 days old. That's all. That's the joke I wanted to make.
Okay.
Nice.
Leda is crossing her
I think
arms.
only Seth will get that joke.
Leda says, Oathbreakers are no good. Let's just leave them and move on. No one would go to all this effort if it wasn't serious.
What episode was that from?
The Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Oh, God.
Was that
Were
Star
they-
Trek?
No, it's a Mystery Science Theater one.
That sounds like a Star Trek plot.
It kind of is.
I mean, it happened in The
Drapo.
Simpsons. It happened in The Simpsons, trust me.
It probably did. Yeah, no, they're tracking a robot, and then one of the commentators, I don't know, Tom Servo maybe, goes, child tracks, 2-3 days old.
What does Torm have to say about Oathbreakers?
I will defer to the cleric on this one. He probably would know more about something like this. This seems like a religious type thing.
There are few greater sins than breaking an oath. So I'm positive that he deserves to be stuck in that road, buried up to his neck. Probably better off dead.
Can you be sure?
Probably should be. With that, probably a better thing to do to dig him out and find out why exactly he ended up in there, and then kill him.
Gordon, make a perception check as you're talking about digging this guy out and figuring out
him.
what he broke.
Ooh.
All right. Thanks to your shield, you kind of notice on the road that this guy's definitely been here for a while, because you can see wagon ruts in the road of different wagons that have come before you and gone around this person.
Why don't we ask him?
Bogley's taking really special note that humans seem to be really, really uncaring towards individuals buried in the sand with Oathbreaker written on their heads. He's not really. There's no particular reason. He's not going to use it later, but it's interesting.
Ravon, why don't we give him some water and let him tell his side of the story?
I mentioned with a medicine check like that, you'd know not to give him too much too fast.
Well, I mean, yeah. I would imagine I would.
But you do it anyway because he's an Oathbreaker.
I would imagine I know how to safely get this man coherent.
You do.
To talk to us.
You give him some water and some medicine, and he stirs a little bit, and he looks up and kind of like wheezes, "Help me!" You think he's having difficulty breathing, being buried up to his neck in dirt.
Sounds about right. I'll kind of get rid of some of the dirt around his neck so he has an easier time breathing.
All right.
I'm not going to free him.
All right. The dirt's pretty sun-baked, so it takes you about 5 minutes to dig out a small hollow around his head. A couple of the merchants standing around you are kind of like shaking their heads at you for helping out an Oathbreaker.
What's Bane have to say about this?
I've got my hood up, by the way, so they don't. I guess they won't know.
Are there any crazy opinions going around?
Bade's not here, but Lie's here.
From particular,
Lie says this guy is costing me time and money. Leave him in the dirt or he's Oathbreaking, and let's move on.
How about the elves?
I look at him, and I
my personal man Corden has the right idea.
I look down at him and I go, better.
Yeah, that's a little better. Thank you, kind sir.
Don't thank me just yet. Let me ask you. What oath did you break? Why are you here?
I promised to marry a woman, and I broke my oath when I learned that her father and brothers were part of a bandit group, and I was to be pressed into their bandit gang if I married her. That wasn't the life I wanted, so I broke my oath and tried to flee, and they did this to me.
What were you before? Or I suppose what did you do before this? What was your what did you do for a living?
I was a town guard at Waterdeep.
Can I make an insight check to see if he is being truthful?
Yeah, you can do that.
Importantly, where are these bandits?
I'm going to drop in. I'm going to ask this guy how much his freedom is worth to him.
Huh.
He seems honest to you. He says, they took everything from me. I have nothing to give. Except kindness in return.
Everyone has something a devil would want.
He seems honest to you, Ravon.
Okay.
I repeat my question. Where are these bandits now? Where is it called their hideout? Something we should be aware of.
I don't know. I just learned they were bandits and they wanted me to join them, and I said no. And they buried me. Please dig me out.
If I can get this guy to pledge his immortal soul to the Isle Oblivion, I can have a follower. Think about this, real good guys.
No.
I'm explaining my offer to this guy.
If you do that,
Lie is gonna say that you should just leave him. This is costing me time. And as I've mentioned many times before, what is it I mentioned a lot, Corden?
Time is money
Yes,
is
cleric.
time.
Surely you care more about money than life. Clearly.
I think he's made it
I've-
very clear.
I have no use for oath breakers. You didn't like it. Too bad.
And
You're
And
only
you-
as good as you are.
you
Only as good
accept-
as your word.
and you accept that a group of bandits can distribute a punishment like this?
Leda will jump in and say, I'd expect that bandits would be the most inclined to exact a punishment like this.
And I kind of turn and go, you think an innocent man or
Well, he said he wasn't
A man
innocent. He
who-
said he was going to marry a bandit.
well
He did. He said he did
but
still
he
break.
didn't know. Yes, he did. He did break an oath to
He hurt a woman.
someone.
Sven,
who he-
deep down, is crying.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
I am inclined to just leave him and so our caravan can move on.
You can dig him. You can try to dig him out if you feel like it. And if you want to do that, you can catch up with us.
I turn to my are the oh, shit. Sorry.
If you decide you want to stay back and help dig him up, Warren will volunteer to help you out and stay back with 2 horses so you guys can catch up later. On 2 horses, you'll go a lot faster than like the bumbling wagons.
Okay. I just wanted to see Nuar and Selvik, that's what their names are. I just wanted to see if they're are they at the front here with me?
Who?
My elven employers.
No, they are not. They're back at the wagon. Newhar and Selvik are still with their wagon.
Okay. Would it be acceptable if this man stayed with myself and my employers?
That will be up to you and Newhar and Selvik. But we cannot delay the wagon. You will have to, if you want to dig him out, you'll have to catch up with us later.
Very well. I will. I'm going to go back and let them know my decision, and if they are okay with taking this man under their wing.
I can't wait
They're
for him and his
a little
horsemen to
hesitant
be.
about it because even though like you kind of explain their situation, say yeah he's kind of got screwed over by bandits, the term Oathbreaker still has a very heavy taboo in this world.
Hmm.
So they're hesitant about it. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. This is not gonna be good.
Nuhar and Selvik like take some time. One of them does elf sign language, and the other, and they just kind of do that among themselves. You're pretty good at it after spending so much time with them, but they're just going so fast with it right now that you can't keep up.
Mhm.
They'll come back to you and say, "Yes, he can come with us, but he has to be on his own horse, and he cannot come into our wagon."
Fair enough. I thank you for your kindness.
And you have to provide for his own food and water and his other needs.
I can do that.
All right, then they'll give you their blessing to go dig him up and catch up later.
Okay. Me and Horse Girl.
Horse Girl is a teamster, so she's just kind of working for the whole wagon train. So she can take the time to hang out.
Okay.
And Corden and Bogley will be continuing on with everything else. Are going to stick around and dig him up.
I'm gonna stick around and watch, like hidden. I'm
Good luck.
suspicious. I'm suspicious.
Why will Corden leave the stick, stay back, and keep an eye on him and put him down if he turns out to be a real Oathbreaker?
I don't want them to get attacked while they're digging him up.
I'm going to, while I'm digging him up, I'm going to ask what his name is.
I want to figure out if Corden's going to stick around with you guys or move on off the wagon train first.
Nope, I'm moving on.
All right, bye, Corden.
I
Why
man.
I'm very happy that if you just want to leave them behind too. So, you earn his favor either way. The guy you dig up, he says his name is Carlin Amoffel.
His last name is I'm Awful.
Amoffel.
Oh no!
No, this is good. This is fine.
I don't like it. No.
This is my first follower. He's gonna worship Bogley, which is probably the most embarrassing thing you could do.
Oh.
What have you done, Ranger?
I mean, you have. Do you not have Detect Evil?
That's not a default for everything anymore. That's Paladins only.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Really? What about no alignment?
Nope, that's gone.
Oh wow! Okay.
They got
Wow.
rid of the alignment detecting stuff in this edition.
Wow.
Only
Alignment doesn't really matter in the same way.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh. All right.
Also, for a cleric, it wouldn't be as important anyway either.
It's more of a mindset and less of a magical. What's the word for it?
Magical
Lie
personality.
detector or
defining.
personality detector, I guess. Yeah.
All right. I put a profile for Carlon Amoffel in the. It takes you about 2 hours to dig him up because he is buried up to his height, which is about 6 feet, and that just will take you time to dig in the road and with the hard dirt.
Yeah.
Especially as other wagons come by and are trying to go around you and giving you nasty looks.
Yes. Yes.
As you dig him up, you realize that he's only wearing a loincloth.
Mhm.
Any sort of clothing he was wearing was stripped from him before he was buried. But you will notice that on his right arm is a tattoo of the Harper symbol.
Hmm. Interesting.
Say the catchphrase.
What is this phrase again?
Garl, glitter, gold, golden
No,
glitter.
that's not it. Shut up.
How does the harp play on this
Yeah,
fine
how does the
evening?
harp play?
It's like noon,
That's-
but you know.
Yeah. I see one-way ticket to Pussytown from 11/21/2018 by Stephen Suffern.
Oh,
Um,
where do you in the chat are you seeing that, John?
that's a gallery.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste this in the gallery for you guys.
Okay.
I think it's pretty spot on.
I messed it
um,
up on purpose. I wanted to add some flavor to it because it's boring.
Yes. I'll kind of. Where's Warren? Is she next to me right now?
She's pretty dirty and sweaty after digging in the hot sun.
Okay.
But,
I'll
not
wait.
too much worse than, like, shucking horse hooves or...
Yeah. I'll kind of wait till she kind of moves away. If she goes like it does anything else, she moves
Yeah,
away.
you'll have an opportunity.
I'll
Just mention one
I'll
of her
kinda-
exes, and she'll just go on a tirade
yeah. I'll say
and nothing.
As
Bogley's
I'm kind of digging, I'll just casually, kind of while I'm still helping, digging, I'll just kind of casually in a low voice say, "How does the harp play this thing?"
A grin will pass across his face, and he'll say, "Plucked with strings made of silver, friend."
He knows the secret. Kill him.
Can she be trusted? And he says with a question mark at the end, his eyes flicking over to Bogley and Warrant.
I don't think Bogley is
As-
technically a harper. He didn't do the oath.
The creature-like thing. He has multiple personalities, but he is technically with us. How old is Warrant?
She's like 24.
Okay, the girl is not one of us, but I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable talking openly around her. I think it'd be better if we kept this slightly quiet.
When I'm free and we have some time away, I have plenty of things that to share with you, friend. But yeah, it'll take you, and then for the rest of the time, it takes you 2 hours to dig him up. And he's a little wobbly on his legs and still not feeling great after being buried for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
help him. What can I help him over to the horse?
Guys, what if this guy's oath breaking was he broke the oath of the harps?
We'll take Bogley's cape from him and wrap it around.
Who took my cape? What?
Aaron just took it to cover this man. He's only wearing a loincloth. And riding bare ass on a horse.
The sun burns. It burns so much. I'm returning to the Isle Oblivion. This is the worst.
I'm returning to Monkey. I am returning to Monkey.
Yeah, go back to Monkey, and it's your Sven.
I'd be a little more dramatic. I don't want to wake people
go back.
too late.
I want to be Monkey, and it's Sven.
Reject Bogley. Return to Monkey.
Hey guys, where are we?
It has definitely crossed my mind that the oath he broke could have been from the Harpers.
No,
He could be lying.
Who's this guy?
Oh no! Are
How
you
does the
actually?
harp play?
Oh Jesus! Wait,
Hi.
actually? Wait, no, wait, hold on. Did he actually change?
Yes.
Yeah, being
Oh.
in direct sunlight takes Bogley back to Sven.
Oh,
How does the harp play?
Warren looks pretty confused by Sven, by his sudden change in personality, and the statement's like, I quite like harps. They play pretty good.
Guys, he likes harps. We know a guy who plays harps. Where'd he go? He's like looking up in a tree for the bard.
Oh, you mean Gedwin? Gedwin is with the rest of the wagon.
Sven, look down.
Sven looks down. He sees the ground. Did you guys dig this guy up? Was he in a hole?
Yes, he was in a hole.
We're gonna push Sven in and bury him and leave him.
And right off breaker in his head.
That
But
would,
yeah,
that would unleash his Tiamat
ready
form.
to
Don't do
get on the
that.
horses and head back to the caravan.
All right.
Do you at least give him the cloak? Like you can keep the comforter, but
I mean, I was going to just like if
Sven
we had like
is
a
very in the buff right now.
spare- like a spare cloak for the other guy, and then like have Sven have his his cape.
I thought Sven was wearing a bed sheet, and so that's why Warren took the cloak to wrap on this other guy.
The bed sheet was like connected, or like the cloak. He had the cloak on, and then the bed sheet was like hung over it.
Well, you still have the bed sheet. Don't worry.
He takes the bed sheet. He's very nude right now. It's a little unacceptable. He's this tall, lanky, just naked man.
Well, Sven, you can pick if you want to ride with Warren or Ravon, since I don't think Sven or this naked man have any skill.
Hey, Ravon, you're my friend, right?
Yeah, you two are going to ride the horse because this guy is not in a good shape to ride horses, and I don't think Sven can ride them.
I don't think Warren would
Sven is
appreciate
actually
having
really
this
good with
man's
animals.
dick flying
He
around
is?
behind her.
Yeah, he's particularly good with animals. He's really bad
Oh,
with people,
great.
but he's good with animals.
In that case, Sven can ride the horse with the lanky naked man, and Ravon and Warren can ride together.
All right.
However, you will firmly take point as the person commanding the horse. That is not
I
up for
will?
question.
Warren? That's fine.
And she'll appreciate you not trying to take charge of that role.
She's the one teaching me how to handle horses.
She was trying to ride a horse with one of her boyfriends, and he took the lead.
Yeah.
And she was not
I
happy.
mean,
Yeah.
are you familiar with Witcher
She was
3?
not-
That's happened a lot in her past life.
Am I familiar with what?
Witcher
Yeah.
3, there's a scene where the main character in Witcher 3 fucks a lady on a horse. So it garnered some attention and controversy when the game came out.
I've heard of that. That
Okay.
I definitely need to play through more of The Witcher.
Okay, let's
A little bit.
Let's move on.
moving
I didn't
on.
get I didn't get into any horseback banging, unfortunately.
Moving on. Moving on quickly.
Moving swiftly on, like a coursing
Wait, I have
river.
to share this picture in the gallery.
Moving swiftly like sex on a horse.
Oh, wait.
That happens in the game.
That looks so bad. That looks so bad.
All right, so it doesn't take you guys long to get the rest of the wagon. Or I guess it will take you the rest of the day to catch up with them because you found this guy at noon. Took you a couple hours to dig him up,
Yeah.
so you'll catch up with them when they've broken to make camp for the day.
All right.
The guy Carlon is given some spare clothing from Acrony's storage since he's dead, and will have clothes that fit. They smell really bad though.
Well, I'm sure this guy's grateful for any clothing. Since he has to be separate, I will gather Le Guedouin and our holy man and bring them together with this guy. Kind of, separated from the rest of the.
Why have you disturbed me? I was learning how to play my guitar with a baguette.
Because, and I kind of jerk my head at what's his name?
Carlin M. Awful.
Carlin, yes, Carlin am awful. God. And I have him kind of lift up his arm or his sleeve to show his Harper tattoo.
Corden Goodwin will see the Harper tattoo.
There we go.
What? He showed you his tat. His
Good.
tattoo.
Gedwin showed me his tattoo.
No, Carlin.
I believe Gedwin does have a small butterfly tattooed on the small of his back, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
That's like a
no,
Frenchie.
the Carlin M. Awful has a tattoo of a harp on his right arm, which is a Harper symbol.
Yeah, real subtle.
Incredibly subtle for a Harper, the secret organization.
Yes.
Are we sure we want this guy running around with us?
We'll find out.
Mm.
Now,
I mean, what was his name again?
stop it.
Was it
Um,
Evil Dude? Was that what it was? Bad Man? I can't remember.
God damn it.
He'll introduce himself
Oh,
after you finish.
Amalfo, of course.
My name is Carlin Amalfo, and I think I can get from what Ravon here is doing that you have all plucked strings made of silver yourselves.
That we have.
Well, since you are Harpers yourselves, let's discuss something away from the rest of the group, and he'll beckon you to follow him into some small copse of trees on the side of the road.
Jen, did you specifically include me or exclude me? I'm not sure.
I include you.
Oh, I remember you said you got Gedwin and you got the Holy Man, and then.
Oh, well, I thought you came into camp with me.
Well, yeah, but I had to get
So-
my armor.
Oh, well, I mean, yes, you are there.
Okay,
I have
I
summoned you.
wasn't sure.
I have summoned you, dummy, and
Why
you
would
will.
you summon me? That's weird.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, I follow.
All right. When he's pulled you all to the side, he will tell you that he has been assigned to the same task as you, but from the Waterdeep end. He is to track the Cult of the Dragon and follow their shipment of stolen loot to the north. However, he was actually infiltrating the cult, pretending to be a member, and they caught him, and they wrote the Oathbreaker upon his head and buried him in the dirt to die. That particular form of execution was supposed to be especially humiliating, as people would pass him by, see the Oathbreaker, and move on without a care.
Mm.
However, he has contacts
so.
in Waterdeep among the Harpers, and he can get you in touch with people so you can resupply and learn more information about where they're going. And perhaps even be supplied some select magical armaments to improve your combat capabilities.
Okay. Again, can I do an insight check to see if if I detect any deception or?
You are more than welcome to do an insight check.
Yeah, I'm gonna worry about the same thing.
Yeah. Your insight check is gonna be a little better. But you don't have advantage.
Yeah, that would have been sweet. I could have a perception check about a little probably, but day for that now.
I think mostly I'm not really concerned about if he has like a contact. I'm more trying to find out if he's lying about infiltrating the Cult of the Dragon.
Because now he's told
Like-
you two different stories at this point.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is like a certain
Neither of you will think he is lying. He seems pretty truthful.
Okay.
As opposed to how he was with the story about marrying a bandit lady.
He will say that to please keep his original story as what he is. He doesn't want the real reason that he was buried to get out, because that could compromise you as well as him further.
And were you with the caravan, or were you with a separate group? Because you've been in that ground.
I am not with the
at least-
caravan. I had infiltrated a group of the cult that are sequestered in Waterdeep.
Hmm.
I was to stay with them until this caravan arrived and learned the specifics of their destination when they met up, and then report it to others so they could proceed further in pursuit of the cult. And it seems like that your group, it was the team that would be doing exactly that. So perhaps it's fortuitous we are meeting.
Perhaps indeed.
When we get to Waterdeep, I will put you in contact with my mentor in the Harpers. Zarathustra. Perhaps I don't know if you would have heard of him or he would have been mentioned.
What does Gedwin have to say about that?
Yeah,
He doesn't. He's not here. He's zoned out. Well, he's here, but he's
he's in
zoned
the
out.
corner playing guitar, eating baguette, and
Okay.
He's too busy
losing the
concentrating on
war.
that.
All right.
He thinks if he cuts this baguette into thin slices of hardened bread, it'll be a better guitar pick than the whole thing. Turns out playing a guitar like a violin with the baguette as the bow is terrible.
Yes, in fact, that one over there knows him.
Interesting. I'll have to speak with him one-on-one later. Right now, he seems a bit too involved with his hobby.
Yes, he's like that.
Now, if Paul doesn't work Saturdays anymore, we can probably get him for the next game.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, speaking, I have a 4-day weekend coming up.
I do not work Wednesday through Monday of next week, so
Hey. Yeah, I have my 4-day weekend starts on Thursday. So I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I took the originally the 30th and the 31st were the days I took off for the wedding. So
Yep.
those are still up on the calendar.
Mhm.
And
Seth, how's your schedule next week?
Then probably, other than Lauren probably wanting me to hand out candy and stuff with her, I should be good. I should be good either like during the day on Saturday or like I think Friday night probably. Sunday certainly. Yeah, I'm mostly open.
yeah, I think Saturday I'm still going to do my stream idea. So
Anime Standing, right?
Yes. Among Us, the horror game.
And Henry, are you okay with the next Friday night thing?
Could probably work.
I'm thinking that if Paul doesn't work the next day, maybe we can get him for next Friday.
Yeah.
I think-
And honestly,
I don't know if he's
And
gonna
if-
want
and
to do a work day because he does get up real early. He doesn't really stay up late. It's not really his thing. But like, I think
Yeah,
like
I
a
know.
day after that. But like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's next Saturday we have anything going on. But the Saturday after that, him and I are both busy.
Yeah, so like on the
I wonder if
Saturday, or do you work at Macy's on Halloween? I assume you do.
Yeah, I work. I'm working every day.
I'll probably aim for next Friday night if we can get 3 of us then.
Yeah. I mean, if Saturday works better for everyone, I can stream a different day, honestly. Like day before, day after, whatever. I don't care.
We could try something where we do something Friday night, and then maybe we try to do something some Saturday day when Paul's available on Saturday day. But he might want to do some Halloween family stuff on that day too.
I doubt
Yeah,
it.
You doubt it?
I was more concerned with you guys doing Halloween stuff.
We don't have anything going on, so
It's COVID.
I didn't even because I didn't.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Your family still does stuff.
I'm gonna
still
eat
have, like,
candy
dinners.
and I'm gonna be by myself and it's gonna be amazing.
Mhm.
You
I'll
end up
also
you
work.
end up
You
watching
forgot-
the
I
stream?
forgot to
you
work.
could do a DIY project and paint that dresser behind you a healthy blue.
Oh
Oh,
God,
That'd be the saddest thing. Yeah, I should do that. No, I'm
I
working
don't
next
get
Saturday.
why
so-
anyone would take an old beautiful piece of furniture and destroy it.
yeah.
Paint
Are
your
you-
shitty
People
you-
are monsters. That's why.
Mhm.
Are you working till like 8 again?
Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll probably call the session for here because basically it's like you're in Waterdeep after this next week of travel.
Sure.
And
Do we want to do the next week of travel and then stop?
No, I think this is
Before
a
one of
this
these,
is
or
a cliffhanger right here. A name.
I mean,
drop.
like, there's nothing's going to happen over the next week. It's just kind of a transitory period away from this caravan section to next to like buying supplies in Waterdeep, getting more info, and then heading north to go to follow the cult to their hideout. And then combat happens. A lot of combat.
All right.
That's the good stuff. I gotta test out my
Level
new
5 combat, where John's not getting spanked by a gargoyle.
arrow. Yeah, hopefully. With my non-magic short sword.
We have a magic weapon now. We've got the big dwarf.
Yeah.
He's a beefy boy.
With 20 armor
got that.
class. Something silly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Not
was
working too
pretty
bad.
good. It in typical D&D fashion, it did not go as planned. But it rarely
It went
ever
better
does.
than planned. We got robbed by a gnome.
Yeah.
As opposed to. And
I think we'll find out what she took later on, hopefully. But
I'm not.
Oh, and note this. I'll have you guys note this down now. But John, you now have proficiency in animal handling, and Seth
Ooh.
Corden now has proficiency in persuasion with the time you spent with your respective NPCs.
I was gonna say, does he have skilled banking now?
No, he just has persuasion. Well, he's a very charismatic and forceful trader.
Yeah.
So,
I already had my proficiency in animal handling checked. Am I supposed to add a proficiency point?
No, the check is what you got from the travel
From
time.
this? Okay, maybe I just did it ahead of time.
You didn't initially have it, so.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually spent any time with any NPCs. Sven, Capel,
I
Bosley.
was 3 different characters. I didn't have enough time to get any skills.
Yeah. Well,
And they would have
plus-
only applied one particular character, so.
Yeah, and he's dead.
Yep.
And his replacement doesn't like you. Moved you to the back.
such is your fate.
Oh man.
It's all good. We had a good session. There's no
Yeah, let
complaints.
me check. Let me check Ravon's character sheet because he should have proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about bouncing out there. Lauren had the sections meeting, so I wanted to make sure that I made some dinner for her since she was gone from like 2:00 to 8:30.
Oh, absolutely. The main
wow.
thing I wanted to do with this session anyway is to get us past this part and start the next part.
Yeah.
Since we had a pretty sizable break between in the middle at the end of this one, which kind of sucks, but
that
starting
was-
up this next session with maybe more consistent sections will be good. Then we don't need to remember all these NPCs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was a bit easier to do when we were doing like weekly, every other week sessions, and we were seeing these characters a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think I mean, what month did we just kind of all just get busy at one point? I think it was like
I think it was
July.
it was July.
Yeah, I think we all got really busy in July, and then Henry and I went to go visit you guys, and then I mean, as soon as we got back, I got just slammed with work. So
Mm-hmm. Yep,
that
we've
was
been busy.
a
Some
big
would say
problem.
you still are.
I still am. Yes. I avoided a 12-hour day today by only having a 10-hour.
You lied and
But
cheated, and
feels-
you oath broke
Oh,
to get out of it.
Dumped a
smart.
bag of mail in the dish somewhere. Did you?
my name is Bad McAwful Ballot Dumper.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
Hey, we saved this guy. That's a good thing.
Yes, I think it is. He seems like. I mean, if our insight checks are anything to go by, he seems like he's telling the truth.
Hmm.
But
You don't trust his name.
I don't. I really don't. But I have a hard time believing someone who wrote this module was like, I'm gonna name him awful. I mean,
Use Zone of Truth on him, and that would solve our problems, wouldn't it?
oh, that would, yeah. Oh, see, you have some cleric shit
Gotta
up your
bring
sleeve.
Patches back. Bring the torch.
Clerics get access to all their spells. They just can only know so many at a time, and they have to like re-know what they want to know every day.
Yeah, so it'd just be a matter of remembering to.
Yeah,
the
so like,
days out of the
so like
week.
the cleric is never going to have Zone of Truth actually prepared on a day-to-day basis. They're going to typically need like their 8 hours to reassign their spells to get it.
Which we have a lot of hours to burn. We got a whole week.
Yeah.
And John, can you go through what skills you're proficient in on your character sheet? Because you're proficient in a lot more skills than you should be. It should only be 3 from the ranger list.
Okay.
Like, I don't know where your proficiency in acrobatics came from.
Maybe I accidentally checked
Since
that.
it's not even on the ranger list of things. But you already have animal handling for free, so if you want to pick like 3 things from the ranger skill list to be proficient in, that'll be fine. So you can pick athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Do I have? I think I might have bonus feats for half elf. That might be. Let me.
Efficiency and something like that. Though?
I don't know if it
I don't
works
know.
that way in 5e.
I don't know.
Nope.
I have to check. Sight.
You do get proficiency in 2 skills of your choice as a half elf, so that might be it.
I think that's it. Yeah, because I think I took.
I know you have proficiency in sleight of hand, so let's see,
Yep,
1,
sleight
2,
of hand.
You should have proficiency in 5 skills plus animal handling then.
Yeah, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So you need to cut 2.
How did I do that? I think acrobatics, right? I think do I gain any more proficiencies per level?
You should not be gaining more skill proficiencies per level, unless you took a feat that gave you more skill proficiencies.
Oh, maybe I did. God, it's been so long now. I can't.
Oh, and I know you took the Hunter Ranger archetype.
Spells.
I'm like 99% sure Sleight of Hand was one of the proficiencies you took as a half elf.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took that.
You've been using that a lot.
Yeah, I have religion checked on my other character sheet, but it's not on the Roll20 one. So
That's weird. Did you do Sleight of Hand in religion?
I don't think so. I don't think I did religion.
Because religion isn't a ranger skill.
Yeah, I feel like I probably accidentally clicked that one. Animal handling. I'm pretty sure I chose acrobatics.
Mhm.
I'm pretty
So
sure
that'd be acrobatics and Sleight of Hand then.
acrobatics, sleight of hand,
And then you
animal
can
handling for free, and then
you can pick athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival. I'm gonna guess stealth and survival for sure.
yeah, stealth and survival. I thought I had insight picked too, but why?
And medicine is not a ranger skill that you can pick, so I don't know where the medicine would come from.
I'm wondering if I did. Let me check. Hi, I know. Hi. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know where they came from, John. I think you have
My
the
hermit
hermit.
background?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
give you the religion and the medicine.
Okay. So I do have religion.
But then I think you have to drop
Then
insight or perception.
Insight. I think insight I'll drop.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I wonder if I. Oh, you know what? I bet I was rolling insight or something, and I pressed the check mark.
I would believe that.
You scrub.
There's very thin hitboxes on these things.
I would be surprised. Yeah, because I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I because I tried my
It's a
best.
lot of skills.
It is.
Right, he gets Well, 2 free ones for being a half elf, 3 from the ranger, and then 2
And
from
then
the background.
2
So
from the background.
that's 7.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Pretty
it's cheating. No one character should have that many skills they're proficient in.
Only half elf gets 2 free ones.
No one character should have all that power. Yeah,
Half
I
orcs did
was,
a thing where if they drop to 0, they get 1 hit point back.
yeah.
I've only
I
got
was
4 per character.
Yeah,
Guys
see,
are
I
cheating.
was going to check my hermit background because I was like, I'm pretty sure if there's extra skills or extra proficiencies, it probably came from them. But yeah, that is weird because I remember in our 3.5 game, I definitely fucked up my skills because I had so many, and my perception skill was like plus 14 or some ridiculous thing like that. And I was like, I think I fucked up when I leveled up a couple times.
Rogues get a thing eventually called a natural talent, where they pick 2 skills to be their natural talents, and if they ever roll less than 10, they just get a 10 on the skill check, plus whatever their bonus normally is.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
It's really good. Yeah, half elves are the only races that get bonus skill proficiencies.
Okay, yeah.
Which
I
is
like
pretty good.
half elves so much. Huh. Yeah, I think... Oh, you know what happened? I think I know what happened. All of these skills have either dexterity or wisdom bonuses, and I think I was under the opinion that, or not opinion, under the impression that if they were like a wisdom or dexterity thing, that I would be proficient in them or something. I'm not sure how I came to that conclusion, but I think that's what happened there. That could be. I don't know. It's been so long. But yeah. That makes sense. Alright. Yeah. Either way, hopefully that's fixed.
Yeah. Otherwise,
It's funny. It is weird because I had insight checked on my other character sheet too. So I don't know what I did.
yeah. Otherwise, we'll hash out a session for next Friday night or next Saturday day, or maybe both, depending on how things go.
Yeah, works for me.
I'll definitely commit to the Friday.
Yeah, I should be good to go on Friday. I'll already have a day off, so I'll even be nice and rested, I think.
Yeah, as far as I know, I'll be good. So if anything changes, I should.
Your dog's gonna throw up even more, and you're not gonna.
Yeah,
be able to
probably. Fucker.
Good boy, Smurf.
Oh God, that's so gross.
It's amazing.
I heard just a little bit of noise, and then I looked down and just saw him retching, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was sitting on the toilet 2 days ago, and from downstairs in the living room, I hear. I went, oh my god, oh no!
Hooray for animals.
No, I'm pooping. No,
Yeah, I don't
give
really
me.
hold grudges, but Alex's dog threw up on my sock.
He did.
Oh,
That happened.
boy.
It's a real event that happened, and
It was
Yeah.
good.
In my case, though, I ran downstairs after, and there was no puke. So I think it was just a hairball cough. Oh, Seth, would you like to see something really disgusting?
No. Having
You're
nearly
getting it
thrown up
anyway.
tonight.
Have you ever heard of the subreddit RDIY?